What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steven Copeland here with Beast Mode Fishing, and today I got a special one for y'all, and it's called Steven's Crash Course. Basically, I'm going to pick a subject of lure and I'm going to give you a crash course on it, because here at Beast Mode Fishing, anything is possible through Beast Mode Fishing. What we're going to be talking about today is one of my favorite lures. It may not be a jig, which everyone knows. Steven likes jigs, but what I can say today is I use it a lot, especially during the summer. It's around that time right now, especially when the temperature gets above 90 degrees. One of my favorite lures that I like to use, hollow belly frog. Now there are many different types of hollow belly frogs. This one's my personal favorite. I like the leg action in the water when you walk in it, or just pulling it along the surface. There's many different types of ways you can fish it. You can fish it fast. You can slow it down. You know what I mean? You can do any. That's why this is such a great bait. Fish it in line. You can walk it. It floats on top of the water. Throw it in some lily pads and just twist it along the top of the water. I would recommend a heavy action rod. When you're fishing these, you want to get a really good cast out there, about 60 yards. I recommend anywhere from a 6 foot to 7 foot rod, just so you can get those long 60-foot casts out there. Also, 50 to 65 pound braided line is honestly the best to use, just to get it through all those tough weeds. And there's a lot of lily pads out there. Sometimes you got to really crank it to get the bass out of the weeds. So 50 to 65 pound test braided line, it's most likely it's not going to snap, man. There are many reasons why a bass could be in there. For oxygen, and a bass is a lot more aggressive when it has a lot of oxygen in it too, so that's pretty good. Shade, just like you, bass want to get out of the heat too. They want to beat the heat, so they go under there and they got plenty of shade. And also cover. A lot of bait fish are going to be in there, and those bass are going to be attacking those bait fish, and there might even be a couple frogs in there, so that's where these come in. Look for places that have a reason for the fish to be there. And what I mean by that is, look for points, look for openings, look for logs, really anything that looks different from the surrounding area. Majority of the time when bass are in the lily pads, they're looking for other fish to feed on. And a lot of times, those fish that bass feed on are also looking for smaller fish to feed on. So if you even find a couple brim, maybe looking for some minnows, that'd be good too. Always wait a few moments when the bass hit that hook, because if you go into these hooks, there are definitely, the bass would really have to have this in its mouth to get hooked. If you can see these right here. A lot of anglers that I see, they'll bend these outwards. Personally, I don't really recommend that. It kind of takes away from its weedless characteristic. But a big reason I love fishing is because whatever works for you works for you. So one thing that works for me may not work for you. Find what works for you and you stick to it. Let's keep on rocking. Once you're confident that the bass has that in his mouth, you're gonna want to yank it. All right, maybe not that hard, but you got it. You got the idea. The main complaint I get about these frogs is a lot of people complain that they miss a lot of fish on these frogs. But one thing I can say is, as soon as you feel the bite, wait a couple moments, and the fish 9 times out of 10 is going to come back after it. So just maybe even give it a couple twitches. And if that doesn't work, go ahead and reel it in and cast back in the same area. You can really get frogs from any basic tackle store. I got these online, I believe. Got these on Amazon for it was like $5 for 7, which is a great price for some hollow frogs, because these can get really expensive. But like I said, I use these all the time. I like the colorways. I tend to go with more natural colors. This is my favorite one right here, green on green. That's all I got for y'all today. That concludes another episode of Beast Mode Fishing Crash Course. Now I want you guys to go out there and try these techniques and let me know what happens down in the comment section below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.